Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, and I'm so excited to be picking back up my vlog camera for vlog week. We are doing vlog week for the month of June. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it, and then I was looking at my calendar and I was like, this is gonna be vlog week. We're gonna do it. I'm not gonna get all in my head about it because it's a lot of work, but it's also so much fun. So I'm super excited. I hope you are as well. And I'm just happy to be taking you guys through another week in my life, a new video every single day. So yesterday I was with Camilla and she was like, what do you have planned for vlog week? Like, what are you gonna do? What exciting things do you have planned? And I was like, nothing. I really didn't plan anything. So we're just gonna take this week day by day, see what we get up to. I do know I have an exciting day on Wednesday, but every single day I'm just gonna see where the day takes me. We've got a lot of work to do as usual, and I'm gonna also try and fit in like some fun things. So I hope you will enjoy. Make sure that you are subscribed so you can see all of these videos. And I also wanna say you guys to follow me on Instagram because I have been posting a lot more over there. So if you aren't following me, it's a great way to just keep up and all of that. So I will have it on the screen. I'm not the best at pimping myself out, but yeah, yay, subscribe, Instagram, woohoo. Okay, so it's quite early this morning. I just came back from a walk. What am I doing? I just came back from a walk with Maggie and I brought my hydro flask with me and I finished it. So we're doing really good. If you know, you know, I've been struggling with water. So I'm just only allowing myself to drink water in the mornings. That was a recommendation that a lot of you gave me and it's working. It's really great. Now, if I'm being honest, I am not in the best mood today. I woke up like so exhausted, horrible sleep. And then I looked in the mirror and I've got like a rash on my eye. I don't know what this is from. I don't know. It doesn't itch. It doesn't hurt, nothing. It just looks a bit funky. So I woke up, I felt bad. I looked in the mirror. I was like, great. Are you kidding me? But I went for a walk. I still like did my stuff, took Maggie to the dog park. What am I saying? All that to say, whenever I wake up in a bad mood, I always try and just like feel it out, like ride the bad mood, but then remember that it doesn't need to last all day and you can turn it around. So while I was walking, I made a bit of a plan for today and I've decided that, you know what, I really need to have like a get my shit together day starting right now. So we're gonna go over into the kitchen actually. I just need to grab these sticky notes. Lately, I've been starting my days in the kitchen because I have my new dining table and there's actually better lighting in here in the mornings. So what I've been doing is I will like pour myself a glass of water, I'll sit down at my kitchen table and I will go on my computer and do my agenda for the day. So let me just grab everything. So I use the Mind Your Business planner. I'm gonna flip it to a new week and do like the brain dump. I also have my journal here. I've been doing my journal actually in the kitchen instead of on the couch because it prevents me from falling back asleep. So on like a good morning, I would not do what I'm about to do, which is like go on my computer, go on my phone. But I literally went on my phone first thing when I woke up because I woke up like so disoriented and confused and Google wouldn't tell me what time it was. So I just grabbed my phone and anyways, we got off to a bad start. And I think you guys, I have to say this, the reason why I couldn't sleep, and I don't know why I do this to myself. I love watching like those crazy documentaries, but then I can't sleep. Like, the last one I watched, so okay, I don't watch them very often because of this, but the last one I watched was the Nexium documentary. That one really messed me up for a few days. I like could not sleep. I was having the craziest dreams, the most disturbing dreams, like because of that documentary. And then yesterday, Camilla and I watched the documentary about the FLDS called Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey. Really good documentary, like wow. But yeah, I couldn't sleep. It was so disturbing. So don't love that. I need to stop doing that. Like, I like to watch them. It's good to learn, but it's like, then I can't sleep. So I don't know. We're in the kitchen, we're sitting down, everything is good. So what I'm gonna do now is just go and do my agenda, pick out my top 3 priorities for the day, and also think about what is on my plate this week, besides vlog week. And then I have a call in about an hour. I have my therapy call very early this morning. I've never had a call with my therapist this early. Okay, am I rambling enough for you guys? And the last thing I'm gonna do is check my emails this morning, because I know I got some that came in over the weekend that I need to answer. So I just wanna like get on top of that. So we have an hour to do all of this. And I feel like it'll feel really good to just get the ball rolling on getting my shit together. All right, let's go. So I just got off my therapy call. It was really good, so helpful. I thought I would just share quickly a little bit about what we talked about in case anyone is feeling similarly. I don't think I've ever spoke about this because I don't think I ever even really put my finger on it, but last week I was reflecting a lot on this kind of like state of almost just boredom that I feel. And that I've been feeling lately. Like I've been feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of like restlessness, and just last week I kind of realized like I'm kind of just bored. And that's not to say that I don't do fun things or that like I don't, like I have a really great life, like I really have amazing friends and stuff, but I'm an extroverted person and I don't really leave the house that much. I don't, and how can I, I'm struggling. So while you know, I look at my life and I'm like, my life is so amazing. I have so many things to be grateful for, so many amazing friends, cool opportunities, you know, but on the very like basic level, so many of the things that I used to do that used to bring me so much joy, I've just stopped doing. And I think a lot of that was because COVID just like made everything stop, right? Stop going to the gym, stop seeing your friends, stop going out for dinner. And then I got so comfortable not doing those things that now that the world is opening back up, I'm really missing those things, but I have a lot of anxiety about going out and doing those things. I have so much anxiety, like just going out for dinner, going out with like friends and stuff. I have to work myself up to do it. And I do get a little bit of anxiety before leaving the house. And like, it feels so embarrassing to say that, to be like 25 and like having anxiety to leave the house. But I really do think it's probably way more common than we think. And my therapist kind of normalized that a bit. She was like, you know, Zoe, a lot of people are struggling with that after COVID. And then so 2, I think a lot of it is COVID induced. So I've spoken about like Maggie's separation anxiety. And it's funny because today on the call, I realized I have separation anxiety too. I don't want to leave her and I don't want to leave my house. My house is comfortable. My house is safe. And so even lately, like I haven't been going to the gym as often as I could, or I haven't even just been like going out to the condo gym as much as I could and doing as many workouts. Or I used to love going to work from a coffee shop, and like that wasn't possible during COVID. It fell out of my routine. And it's like, well, why don't I push myself to go back and do that? Like, because I used to love doing it. So I am having, you know, separation anxiety from my dog in my house, and it is actually hard for me to leave the house. And so what I'm going to start doing, and what the kind of plan I made with her, is to just challenge myself every day to just leave a little bit. And it's going to be good for me and it's going to be good for Maggie. For separation anxiety in dogs, what you do is like you leave the house and you slowly increase the time that you're gone for and the frequency that you leave. That's how you train a dog to be home alone and be happy home alone. And so that's what I have to do for myself now too, which is so funny. And it just makes me think of this old episode of Family Guy where Brian becomes friends with this old lady who is like a complete shut-in. She like doesn't leave her house, and I feel like that old lady. So wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah, just a new insights into my life that I'm learning about myself. So today I'm going to challenge myself to leave the house. And right now I'm going to, oh, I just opened. Interesting. What the heck? Oh no, it's back on Wednesday. Okay. I opened my, this is so weird. My gym keeps changing the class schedule, and like I get used to something. Like I got used to Monday night spin class, and then they completely rearranged the schedule. So what could I do? I can go to the gym at 7 or at 6. Okay, at 6 or at 7, I'm not going to book it yet. I'm going to see what else I get up to today, but I do really want to challenge myself to leave the house today without Maggie. Like we went to the dog park earlier today. She's going to get more walks later, but I myself need to leave, and I also want to do a workout today. So those are my post-therapy rambles. I hope you enjoy. And now let's move on to the next part of the day. All right, so it's 11:40 and I am so embarrassed to say this, you guys, but I actually just fell asleep. I was sitting on the couch in the last clip you saw, and my eyes just started closing, and I just took like a 20-minute power nap. And I actually am really glad that I did. It goes to show how tired I was this morning and like how poorly I slept last night. So anyways, I'm glad I got that little power nap in, and now it is time for my Monday cleaning appointment. So I started this a couple months ago, and it is honestly one of the best things that I ever did. I used to let cleaning my house really overwhelm me, and I never put time for it on the calendar, and then my house would get so dirty. I have a dog, and just like it gets dusty, especially with like living in a loft. Anyways, everyone's house gets dirty and we all need to clean our houses. So rather than let it be something that I hate doing and that I dread every single week, I started putting a 1-hour slot on my calendar, and for the most part, I've been pretty good at sticking to it, and I have completely transformed the relationship that I have with cleaning from something that I dread and that is overwhelming to something that I really look forward to. So it is time for that. I'm ready. I'm going to vacuum the floors today. And I think I'm going to mop the floors and then do some dusting. It's pretty good in here. It's really not bad. And then I like to do just like a general tidy up, put anything away that's floating around. So let's cue the cleaning montage. And before we cue the montage, I just want to let you guys know that I like to clean while listening to podcasts, and I do my AirPods in so that I can hear over the vacuum, and it just helps me like really focus inwards, get in the cleaning mood, and I just try and like blast it out and go super fast and have fun with it. So usually I like to listen to the Morning Toast, but there's no new episode yet. So I'm gonna listen to, I haven't done Skinny Confidential in a while, so let's see what's up there. So I'm going to do this episode of The Skinny Confidential with Liana Levy. Now let's cue the cleaning montage. much like an hour on the dot. It was perfect. I never want to do too much so that cleaning feels like a big burden. I'd rather do small, separate little sessions, I guess, that last like an hour, because it is physical, it is tiring, and I also have other things that I need to get up to today. So we are putting my chat with the therapist right into action today. I'm gonna go work from a coffee shop. Right now it's about 12:40. I'm actually gonna meet JS there. He's already having lunch. So he's there. I'm gonna go meet up with him, and then he's gonna take Maggie for the rest of the day, and I'm just gonna hang out at the shop, work, get stuff done, everything that's on my list today, and then go to the gym at 6. So I don't know if I'm gonna come home between the coffee shop and the gym, probably, but I'm bringing my stuff just in case. Well, I'm already like wearing it. I'm just bringing a sports bra. I don't like love how I look today. I just feel that tired feeling, but it's gonna feel good to go out no matter what. It always feels good to go out. Say hi.
Oh, hi there. I hadn't seen you.
Now I just finished a call and I'm gonna put you guys down. All right, I made a protein smoothie because I'm going to the gym in about an hour. It's 5 o'clock right now and I'm so incredibly happy. I literally forgot until just now. I literally forgot that I was having such a bad day, because just going out in the middle of the day completely turned my mood around. And after I had lunch with JS, I moved inside to the cafe and I just sat there with my computer and I banged out all of this work that I had been procrastinating on. And it just felt so good to be outside and watch the people, and it was sunny, and it's like, this is why I love Montreal. This is why I love where I live. Like, what is the point of paying pretty much downtown rent to not go out and explore and like enjoy my city and enjoy my neighborhood? So I'm just so grateful for that. And like, honestly, if it wasn't for the push from my therapist, I wouldn't have realized like that this is what I need. And so I'm just like, I'm so incredibly grateful. And I think I'm going to make it like a weekly routine to go to the cafe and like do all of those hiddly tasks that I always put off. Sometimes even just to give you guys a visual, I will open a million tabs on my computer of like, I'll get back to this, I'll get back to this, I'll get back to this. And the tabs will stay open sometimes for weeks before I like complete it. So I closed a bunch of tabs, I filed a bunch of receipts. It was just, it's liberating and it's such an amazing feeling. So if any of you guys are feeling stuck and you can go work from a cafe, I really recommend it. Or if you want to go to the library, we love free things. Just a change of scenery. A change of scenery felt so good. So yesterday I was reflecting and I want to try something new that like I haven't really done in my vlogs, which is like little story time kind of life update segments. You guys know, like sometimes I'll post these videos that are like life update, how I've been feeling, and it's typically just kind of like a heart-to-heart like confession. But sometimes these like funny little things or these little like life anecdotes happen, and if I'm not vlogging that day, I won't talk about it. So I thought it'd be fun to just catch up with you guys in this video, like to kick off vlog week of like some stuff that happened over the weekend and just like what I've been up to kind of off camera. So let me know in the comments if you like this and I can make them happen more often. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and feel free to let me know any life updates of yours in the comments. I just really love reading what you guys are up to. Oh my gosh, I forgot about question of the day for vlog week. We need a question. Okay, so tell me in the comments, what was your most recent weekend? What did you get up to? Because that is what I'm about to tell you guys. So what did you get up to this most recent weekend? Or what do you have planned next weekend? Let me know in the comments and I'll remember the question of the day sooner tomorrow. Okay, so I have 2 stories that I want to tell you guys about. But before that, I guess just like general kind of life update feelings is like going on vacation took it out of me. Like I feel like I'm not a vacation girl. Like throwing me out of my routine really throws me off. And when I went to Florida and then I went to Toronto, and it just really like took it out of me. And it took me so long to feel like I was coming back to myself and like coming back to normal. And then even as I got back to normal, it wasn't like my most happiest, my most like normal self. And that's kind of what I talked about today. So that's kind of how I've been feeling recently, is like good, not great, I guess, which is fine. We don't always need to feel great. But yeah, like vacation just really threw me off. So no more vacations. But I'm just happy that it's vlog week again. Like something about vlog week I find really refreshing, and it's just a chance for me to connect with you all and focus on what I love, which is YouTube. So I'm just really grateful for this opportunity. Now let's talk about the weekend. So first things first, let's talk about my nails. Maybe you guys noticed throughout the video that these are not the nails that I spent 3 hours doing in my last vlog. No. So I just think this is a funny story and we'll talk about it. So you guys know for the past basically 2 years, I've been doing my own nails. It's something that I started doing during COVID, because I got a at-home gel nails kit and I basically just like taught myself how to do it. And I really liked it. I was getting good at it. I was making like French design, like French tips, and I could do designs. And I loved it. And then something started happening where like every time I did my nails, it just looked like shit, and they would peel and my nails would break, and just like nothing was going well. And I don't know why, except to maybe think that either I was rushing every single time I did it, that I was maybe being too rough on my nails and my nails themselves were just brittle. Could be maybe a nutrition thing, that I was lacking a certain vitamin to like make my nails strong, or that my products are expired, or a combination of all of the above. So my nails were really bad, and for me, my nails are really important. They're just, I've always, since I was young, loved having my nails done. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I don't do crazy things with my hair. Like how I like to style myself and like what makes me feel put together is my nails. It's not necessarily my hair, and it's not necessarily my makeup. My nails are my most important. And I also have this anxiety tendency that when my nails are not done, I will pick at the sides of them pretty much until they bleed. Like I'm always picking at them. But when my nails are done and like they're all trimmed up and like looking good, I don't do that. So it's also important for me to have my nails done for that reason, because it stops me from doing that like picking, which is really damaging to your skin. And it's just like, it also makes me more anxious because I like stay in that like picking state. So anyways, when I went to Florida, my boyfriend's mom, she does nails. She taught herself, and she has this whole setup in Florida and at her home here in Quebec. And she told me about this product called Polygel, which allows you to make nail extensions just with the gel. So you don't glue on the tips. It's this gel that you cook under the UV light, and it goes really, really hard, and it's really good. And she actually did my nails with this in January, when I was in Florida with her in January. And they stuck. That stuff stuck to my nails. Like she did such a good job. It was incredible. That shit stuck. So she didn't do my nails for me this time. She actually just gave me a little kit to try it myself and get started with the polygel. So I did it the first time. I only did one hand, and it was atrocious. It was so effing atrocious, you guys. It was the ugliest thing I've ever done in my life. Like it was disgusting. They were long, they were thick, horrible. I will try and find a picture to put on the screen. So immediately I start calling all these nail salons like SOS, SOS, SOS. But at the same time, I also felt bad because like I've been so like preachy here on YouTube, and to myself and to my friends, like enough with paying for manicures. It's so expensive. Like put that money in your savings account, you know? So I felt like a hypocrite for just like wanting to close my eyes and get my nails done, you know? And I also just didn't want to spend the money. I knew it was going to be really expensive to not only get them done, but to take that shit off that I had done. So luckily or unluckily, everywhere I called didn't have space. And then the next day they started peeling off by themselves because they were so thick. So I was like, okay. Then rather than go to the nail salon and just get my nails fixed up for me and just feel good about my hands, you know, at least for a little while, feel good about it, I decided I was going to try again. And I went slower, more deliberate, and I spent 3 hours, which you guys saw in my last vlog, 3 hours doing my nails. And they were bad, but they were less bad than before. So I thought I could handle it. I was like, you know what? It's bad, but it's better than spending $100 on getting my nails done. So I kept them, and it was okay. I wasn't picking at the sides or anything. But after about a day, my nails started to itch. And I think because they were so thick and just like not well done that my nails were like, I don't know, they were like itching. And like I've never had that feeling before where like your nail can't itch, you know? Like I don't know what it was, but it was driving me insane. Then one of the tips broke off, and then another one, I was playing with it and it broke, and I was just like, enough. Enough is enough. I called the nail salon. I called like a cheaper nail salon that I know kind of just always has space. And I was like, I gotta come in tomorrow. And they were like, yup. So I went in the next day, got all of the nails off. The girl looked at me and was like, what did you do? Like, if you've ever dyed your own hair and then gone to the salon to fix it up, like it was the same kind of shame I received. She was like, you ruined your nails. Like your nails are so weak now. They're thin. And like, as she was filing them, they hurt. Like she was like, never do this again. Like, stop. So I figured because I was going to the salon and my nails were so like ruined, I was like, you know what, just do me up. Let's ruin them even more. Give me tips, give me dip powder, like give me everything. I really want the like ombre nails, the bad ombre. So she did my nails. It took so long. I remembered why I don't like going to the nail salon, because I was just sitting there like, oh. And then, you know, so a full set of nails at this salon with tips and with dip powder is $60. Okay, you know what? Not so bad. It's better than like the $90 at like the bougie salons that they charge. So, okay. But what she didn't tell me was that it's an extra $10 for ombre, and it was $10 to take off my nails. So it came to $80 before tax, and then I tipped $10, which I never know how much to tip at the nail salon. I hope that was enough. It seemed to be the standard. It seemed to be what other people were handing out, because I could see everything. So anyways, all in all, before tax, it came to $90, which is so expensive, but it was honestly worth it to fix my nails because I just feel so much happier and so much more confident. And I know it's silly, but that's just like, it just makes me feel so much better having my nails done. So I don't think I'm gonna go back to continuously getting them done, because at the end of the day, it's just not something that I can afford. I would rather spend that money on like supplements or on workout classes or on other things, because I can do my nails myself, but I just needed to feel good. And we'll see what happens when these grow out, if I can like salvage my own nails. We'll see. Maybe I'll go back to doing this. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's so expensive. So comment down below, like, what would you do? Like, if it's something that makes you feel really good, is it worth the money and like worth cutting something else out? But sometimes you just gotta splurge and do what it takes to make you feel good. So that is my first story. And my second story is a story of the Grand Prix. So Formula One. For those of you who don't know, every year, except for during COVID, Montreal is the Canadian host of the Grand Prix, and it's a huge deal. The whole city turns up for Grand Prix weekend. It's very bougie, fancy, glamorous. It's like, it's great. And I have a negative view, like relationship with the Grand Prix, because before COVID, you know, every time I would try and go out for Grand Prix, I would not get in anywhere. They don't let you in. It's just like a shit show in Montreal. Everything is so expensive. And you gotta be like dressed to the nine, titties out, you know, if you wanna get in anywhere. Or you've gotta pay. You gotta pay up and buy bottle service, and they quadruple the price of bottle service. Like, I've never done that. It's just insane. So this year, I'm dating JS, and he is a huge Grand Prix fan, and he's a bougie guy, and he likes to do nice things. And I'm so different from him in that we're like, I don't want to pay for an expensive dinner. And I'm just like, I love to go to the restaurant, and like, if you want to take me on a nice date, no problem. But like, for me, that's not where I want to put my money. And so he was like, yeah, you know, what are we doing for Grand Prix? And I was like, we're avoiding it. Like, no. But he really, really, really wanted to have a nice dinner with his friends. He's like, you know, it's been 2 years. Like, come on, guys, let's get together and like, let's do this. So I basically got peer pressured into agreeing to go to a $160 per person dinner. We had to reserve in advance and pay in advance, and I got peer pressured into it, and I was not happy about it. Like, I offered up my house to do a party. I was like, anything but this, but the majority won, and I just felt like I couldn't say no. So low key though, I think we were all not pleased about having to pay that much money. Like, everyone said yes, but no one was really thrilled about it. And so whatever. So I actually went to the Grand Prix on Saturday during the day. It was a great experience. It was so fun. I'm so grateful that I got to go. And then it was like, okay, it's time to go out. And by this point I had already paid, and it was like, you know, what's done is done. Let's go out and have a good time. So I was really looking forward to my first ever night out for the Grand Prix. I get dressed up. I love how my outfit turned out. I love how my makeup turned out. I'll put a picture of what I was wearing. I really felt like glam. Maggie was at the dog sitter. Like, life is good. Let's go party. So our dinner reservation was for 8. We're a little bit late. We got there at 8:30. You know, we take an Uber there. Everyone's like feeling good. Everyone had pre-drink actually, except for me and JS, because we were at the Grand Prix and we had like 10 minutes to get ready. So everyone was a little bit happier than I was. And we get to the restaurant, and I won't give you guys like the long drawn out story, but basically we never ate. We never ever got our food. We sat down. It took 30 minutes before anyone even took our drink order. It took 30 minutes before we even saw a waitress. And like, yes, this is a busy weekend, but the restaurants know this in advance. And like, even with the staffing issues, you know, you got to have a little bit of understanding, but for the price you're paying, it's like, you expect good service. So we were already disappointed. Like, why is this taking so long? And then we order our drinks. It took an hour before our drinks arrived. So 30 minutes to order a drink, an hour to get our drinks, and we hadn't even taken our food order yet. So it's getting late at this point. It's almost 10 o'clock, and like, none of us have eaten. Anyway, so we ended up just like asking the waitress, like, hey, you know, like, this is really slow, like, what's going on? And she's like, yeah, well, you know, like, you can't turn up this late and like expect fast service. And we're like, ooh, okay, but like, you knew we were coming. We had this booked 10 days in advance. And we started looking around, and we realized nobody around us has food, and nobody looks very happy. So, you know, we're waiting, and we're trying to be patient, and we're trying to keep the vibes up and trying to stay happy, but like, it was so bad. We were really like not happy. And then anyways, so our food never came. We end up finally finding a manager. Well, first we like spoke to the waitresses, and we're like, what's going on? And they were just like, you know, we don't know, like, too bad. And then it finally elevated to like Karen level, can I speak to the manager? And it's so funny because I was looking through my camera roll today, and I found this photo where you can see like Camilla's like taking a nice photo of me. JS is like, oh my God, in the background. And our friend Kevin is speaking to the waitress like, where is our food? Where is our drinks? Like, please. We ended up speaking to the manager. Manager was like, yeah, we fucked up, like, sorry. And we got a refund. The table next to us got a refund, and no one got their food. I think half of our table got their appetizers like 2 hours later. So we had like a little snack, and then we ended up just like going home and going to get Boostan takeout. And it was such a fail. It was such a fail of a night. The good side of it is that we got our money back, and low-key nobody wanted to spend that money. But the bad side of it is it was just a really unpleasant experience. And a lot of people got screwed over that night because the whole restaurant, nobody had food. Some people had drinks. Some people had ordered bottle service, and they were sitting there looking so miserable because there was no food, and there was like, the service was so bad. The servers like were not happy. It was just a bad night for everyone. But then they're stuck with this like $300 bottle of alcohol or more. So I think we got lucky by like speaking up and just being like, look, we're just gonna go, and actually getting our money back. But yeah, it was not the glamorous Grand Prix night. And it's funny because that is so Instagram versus reality. We're like, I can post pictures on Instagram and everything, it looks like we had a great time. We're all glammed up, like loving it. Even in the video clips, like, you know, everything looked good, but it was a disaster. So that is my Grand Prix story time. I managed to add 20 minutes of talking to the end of this vlog. But let me know if you guys enjoyed those little stories. And don't forget to let me know what your most recent weekend looked like. Okay, so given that I spoke for 20 minutes, I have about 40 minutes before I need to head out to the gym. So I think I'm just gonna head back to my computer and start editing a video. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. I mean, yeah, I can, it's always hard to film during, tonight's class is a boot camp and it's always really hard to film that class. So I'm not even gonna bother trying to vlog, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching Vlog Week Day 1. I love you very, very, very much and appreciate you so much. So that's that. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.